Hey, how's it going? Dave Tudy here, and the Google event just went down, and there was a lot of hardware that was announced, more than I thought they would. The few items that kind of stick out for me as being like the most interesting are, well, actually like the Google Home devices. So the Mini and the Max both were more interesting to me than I thought they would be. So I'm not a huge on smart home stuff. I normally just don't invest in that stuff. But because of how inexpensive the Google Mini is, I feel like it's something that a lot of people could easily pick up and adapt into their house and make use of it. And because so many people are kind of using Google services, I feel like this is the turning point for Google Home, or just the whole Google Home ecosystem. I feel like that's at 50 bucks. So many people are gonna get it. It's gonna change how people perceive the whole Google Home thing. The Google Home Max device was a bit of a surprise, and that thing looks really impressive to me. It's unfortunately really expensive. It's 400 bucks. But the thing is, it to me just kills any interest that I ever had in the Apple HomePod. Not that I was in love with the HomePod or anything, but that thing is $350. And like, let's forget about everything about speaker quality and stuff like that. I'm just gonna assume that they're both really good. But for the services that the Apple HomePod can connect to, and that's being only Apple Music, it makes no sense for people to purchase that thing unless they're so deeply invested in the Apple ecosystem. Google Home Max is like, I think it's just a better product all around. And I like the fact that you can put them straight up or lie them flat. And assuming the sound quality is good, which I think is a pretty safe assumption, I think they're gonna sell way better than Apple HomePod devices, just because of how much versatility these have in comparison. Okay, the other devices are the Pixel devices, the Pixel 2 and the Pixel 2 XL. To me, the one that's most interesting is the Pixel 2 XL. Not that the Pixel 2 is bad or anything, but because of those bezels, I feel like the XL is just so much nicer to look at. And this is a phone that you use and carry with you all the time. It's gotta look nice, and the regular Pixel 2 just doesn't cut it for me. In terms of the tech on the new phones, like they were demonstrating AR. I mean, every phone company is doing AR this year. It's super impressive, and I'm sure you need some pretty powerful hardware, but it just doesn't appeal to me. And maybe it appeals to you guys. I'm curious though, like when you guys see those things, does that turn you on? Like, does that make you go, hey, I wanna buy that phone? Because Apple did it, Google did it, and I'm sure there's other phones that are gonna drop this year that have AR demonstrations, but I don't know, am I like old or something? I look at that stuff and I'm like, who the hell wants to see this stuff? Like, who's really gonna want to have creatures from Stranger Things running around? And I don't know, it seems weird. The things that I am excited about on the phones though are the camera. It supposedly gets a DxO mark of 98, which is the highest yet again, and I'm really stoked for this new feature on the Pixel 2 where the phone will actually listen to your ambient environment for songs and try to identify them without even you tapping the screen or anything like that. I love that. There's so many times where I've wanted to know the name of a song and I'll be too lazy to hit up Shazam, or by the time I hit Shazam up, it's too late and the song's gone. I love that. I think it's such a simple thing, but hopefully it doesn't drain batteries like crazy, but I love that. I think I'll use it pretty frequently. Okay, the device that I'm most interested to find out more information about though is without a doubt the PixelBook. So the PixelBook, if you didn't watch the event, is this $1,000 Chromebook, which is super expensive, right? That's the first question that comes to mind. Why would you pay $1,000 for a Chromebook when you can get Chromebooks for like $300 or $400, like pretty good ones? And I think the answer to that is that you can always find Chromebooks, inexpensive Chromebooks, easily. Like you go on the market, you can buy like $200, $300, $400 Chromebooks everywhere. So if you want to buy something a little more expensive, you could. There's some Samsung devices, and Asus made a really premium one, but this one kind of steps it up to the next level. And I'm interested to try this thing. I really want to see if $1,000 gets you a device that's actually worth it. The other thing is, and I think this is the question that's most pertinent to me and probably you guys, is even if you do have $1,000 to spend on something, is it really worth, like, you have to really think about that $1,000. It's a lot of money, but if you have that budget, is it really worth buying a PixelBook over something like an XPS 13 or an LG Gram 13 or any kind of the top end 13-inch devices that have $1,000 price tag? And I think that's an interesting question that, I mean, the immediate reaction, the knee-jerk reaction is no, there's no way, because you could do so much more on a Windows laptop or even like an older MacBook. You can do so much more on those devices than a Chromebook, right? That's the immediate thought. But there's a reason why this thing exists. I want to explore it fully. I want to test it out. I'm super excited about that thing. I will be going to the event in Toronto tonight just to check out the different devices, and if I find something interesting, I'll do a follow-up video, but otherwise I'll be doing reviews on the stuff as they come in. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it. See you guys next time.